cold of a silent past, the moon in silver cast, it shine a vision quest. For us it gives no rest. Through the beat of time, the flowing waves of rhyme, we are guided by old and salty night. The sea of night running dark in our veins, as life will wax and wane. Like music we'll hear your waves once more, and sail to another shore. On the dreaming sea, when darkness sets us free, free of our worldly cares, we become corsairs, and into wondrous worlds we go with sails unfurled, to battles lost and won, to madness and beyond. The sea of night running dark in our veins, as life will wax and wane. Like music we'll hear your waves once more, and sail to another shore. On the branches of life's tree, witness reality, split up into myriad lives beyond all divides. We have been warriors, poets and elder gods, brought back a bounty to our homeland and you. The sea of night, rage and fire in our veins, as life will wax and wane. Like music we'll hear your waves once more, and sail to another shore.
Ignite the drive in your soul. It's calling you. Are you brave enough to be a fool? I'm so unconscious. Don't try to be away. No one can find me. I know who I am. I was just a little lost. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to keep on. I'm not sure where I went, but don't get me wrong. I know who I am. Ignite the drive within soul. It's calling you. Ignite the drive within soul. To each their own. Buckle up, run on, WWAM. Too late, my baby. Run on, WWAM. I'm off and running.
Let's start picking up the little extras of life. Hallelujah. I stumble many times, I might get hurt, but I keep on running. Who will walk out on the street bothered about bumps in the road? I'm scared of the laughter, but I love to laugh myself. In the world I only like, so let's smile and
Buckle up, run on, WWAM. Too late, my baby.
hallelujah.
Run on, WWAM. I'm off and running.
Let's start picking up the little extras of life.
I'm sorry that I'm making on my own. I'm the center of attention. I know who I am. I'm still lost, but I like this pain. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to keep on. Boy, don't get me wrong. I'm having a great time. Ignite the drive within soul. It's calling you. Ignite the drive within soul. To each their own.
I fell down a lot. I hurt a lot. I was left at alone. But then I realized I just need to leave it all.
Buckle up, run on, WWAM. Too late to my baby.
Hallelujah.
Run on, WWAM.
I'm up and running.
I am off and
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the siege, or good morning, good evening, and welcome back. How are you doing, folks? Welcome. Hi, there are two molds here. And I also realized I haven't done my hashtag professional, don't do this at home. Let me do this very quickly. Give me just a second here. Zooming in on that awkward face. Then panning me to the side. What the? Wait. -4? It's mine. That's a bit better, but still... I don't understand that. Maybe because of... maybe it's because of the weight loss. It's just like... there's no more room in the picture. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. We take it. Hi, let me also put me over there. Hey, look, it's nearly fitting. Nearly. You were sick? That's right. I wish you to get better quickly. Speedy recovery, man. Get sick. Being sick sucks. It's being like, the worst. But, folks, let's talk about what we are doing here today, because there are some interesting notes here. Hello, welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Let me switch to the Diablo in the meantime, because it is not time yet. It is not time yet. So what we are doing here today is we are watching the announcement of Season 3 of Diablo 4. And I know, like, Drakodai was asking in Discord, there were some other people asking on social media. Like, believe me when I say you were not the only people who were absolutely confused about this. What do you mean with we talk about Season 3? Season 3 livestream is on Thursday, Mole. Yes, it is. You are absolutely correct about that. But it is also today. It's this weird Blizzard let's communicate nothing kind of stigma they have, right? Where they are doing a pretty terrible job to inform people about what they are really doing. So they will actually announce Season 3 today, like officially with all the infos. And then on Thursday, as far as I understand that, they will have a separate live stream where they are going into some of the details and quality of life improvements we can expect. So, today will probably be the trailer and the announcement about what exactly we can expect. And then on Thursday we have the live streams with the developers. So, when this will go live, which is in probably 45 minutes. Why 45 minutes? Because that's what Blizzard loves to do. One level. 9 a.m. PTST, aka 6 p.m. Central European time, aka 5 p.m. UK time, is normally Blizzard's let's wake up time. Wait, have I have completely missed the event, haven't I? Oh man. Oh man. I missed the Christmas event. That sucks. What can you do? What can you do? Ooh, I don't like the physical resistance thingy. Thinking about what I'm doing here. This one's good. We can do that. So yeah, 45 minutes. We will have the announcement, we'll watch it together and all that. And in the meantime, we will just do some Diablo 4. How are you doing, Tarts? Oh yeah, for everyone wondering what I'm playing here, this is my homebrew Barb. I think I actually saw some people figuring out this build as well this season. But this is my homebrew Barb. It's a left-click build. It's the laziest build you can come up with. It's literally holding down left-click, and that's it.
We got separated.
And it works marvelously.
I won't let
Whoa.
go of my own.
Man, the first time loading, I could swear I'm running an Unreal Engine game, man. Wow. Yeah, this only happens like in the first like dungeon or so, when you are like, wow, Mole, you have some crazy lags. I do, but it's actually not that crazy. It's only like for the first enemy wave I'm seeing in Diablo. I don't know what it is. It's a bug I have. And nothing I do would change that. Even lowering graphic settings, it doesn't matter. So yeah. Well, I'm holding down, well, I'm clicking, but it's just frenzy. It's a frenzy build. Well, I do use my barbarian rage and whatnot,
Without you,
but
I'd be dead.
ooh, look at that. My damage is coming from frenzy.
Please, take this.
My damage is coming from frenzy. Oh, how did you spawn? Bullshit. And believe me, it's a hell of a fun.
My burden is too great.
Oh, come on, man. Can we drink something? Man, I have too many. Sure. Let's take that. I haven't... Well, yeah, I haven't done the new thing. Oh. I haven't done the new thing they added, like the gauntlet, because I'm not level 100. It still takes too long to level, in my opinion. But that's just me. Also, I will be honest. Season 3, we will see when it comes out. I will definitely play Season 3, but the moment Last Epoch is coming around, I will focus quite a bit on that. Like I said it in my recent video about Diablo 4. Like Season 2, when you ask people what was so great about Season 2, because Season 2 was definitely going well for Blizzard. I know there are some people who are like, nah, Season 2 was still shit, man. Yeah, sure, whatever. It was good for Blizzard, it was good for the game. It doesn't really... It was decent. Like, I saw it through my comments under my videos. People seem to expect something different from the seasons than they are. It seems like people seem to expect that the seasons in Diablo 4 are very much like Path of Exile. And maybe we are getting to that point. I hope so. That would be great. But There's certainly not right now. And I don't really think that Blizzard is intending to do that. Because, unfortunately, when it comes to Season, Blizzard is doing the least amount of work. Like, I have to clean up my inventory. Like, unfortunately, Blizzard is doing the bare minimum to call them Season. Let's face it. Blizzard does the bare minimum to call them seasons, and I think that's one of their problems. But the reality is that's what we're at. If people like it or not, well, then they're not playing. But when people are like, yeah, we want PoE seasons with all the crazy shit in it. Sure, I would love the same thing, but that's not what Blizzard is doing, so expecting it is, like, futile in my opinion. But here's the thing with Season 2. When you were asking people what made Season 2 better, it's mostly the quality of life improvements. It's mostly the stuff which came to the base game. Like, Season 2 in itself, what was Season 2? Helltide, aka the Vampire Tide. A new boss. Right? Well, new dungeon boss you can summon. And some talents. Granted. Talents which make my build possible. Like, without the talents they added with this season, this build wouldn't be possible at all. I couldn't run this build. It's that simple.
I'm not ready yet.
But it's still very limited. It seems like Blizzard is really focusing on the every season you will be able to run some different builds, but the problem is that the amount of builds you can run in Diablo 4 is limited to just, well, the talent tree, not really having a lot of options, right? Like, if you were looking at the skill tree as a whole, like, what do you have? Like, keep in mind, I'm running a joke build. And see how far I can get with this joke build. This is completely homebrew. It's you will not find it online. It's my creation. And it's probably, all things considered, shit. Right? But I'm okay with that because it's also for me to prove a point that you can actually play far into end game with shit builds. But the problem is, I mean, look at this. Technically, you are always having a build surrounding some of the right-click abilities. So that means in total, you can have 5 variations. Depending on what you're playing, you have a little bit more down here. So 7 different builds. And they will, and it's not like you are not changing anything. Like, the only thing which happens, and we have seen this in the season when you are going with the cookie cutter builds, is it's still the same builds which are really good, no matter the changes they're putting in, and then you have just some slight variations. But that means you are running very quickly out of, oh, I want to try something different. I want to do something. Like, if you would do this in Last Epoch, you would have an insane amount of build variation, and it could carry the whole season, right? In Diablo, it seems like they're focusing always on how to change, like, some abilities, and how to improve. Well, no, actually just change them, because it doesn't improve anything, because it doesn't stay in the game. It will be removed. Like those interesting talents they added, like this, which actually adds variation to Diablo 4, will disappear. Right. Like it's not something which is here to stay. This will just be flushed out, and then something else, which we will find out in just a few minutes, will replace the system. So again, it's not something like they're really adding to the game. It's more like they're just iterating on the already existing. The same goes, I said this as a, well, not really joke, but as a possibility, that in Season 3, the main focus will be Nightmare Dungeons. I'm telling you, the main focus will be some sort of Nightmare Dungeon. Because so far, what have they done? They have done Cellars in Season 1. They have done Helltide in Season 2. Right? And so the next iteration of this will probably be Nightmare Dungeons or World Boss. Like again, seasons seem to be iterations instead of really a lot of new content. And before people say now, yeah, but Mo, wait a minute. But they had like new content, right? They added new bosses and all that. Well, yeah. But they added bosses which kind of already existed before that. And they added bosses we really needed, right? Like, oh, didn't claim that. Weird. Like, who did they add? Duriel. Okay, wow, Duriel. Wow, ha, you mean the Duriel we had already? Like, we fought Duriel in the story, right? I know it's different, but it's still like, yeah, they just took Duriel as an encounter and prepped it up for the end game. And the same goes with like some of the other characters you're summoning. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that like, oh my god, why are they doing this? No, that's fine. Good for them. Good for us. Means content. But when people are like, oh yeah, Blizzard added so much content to it, I'm like, they iterated and reused some content, but... And I am 100% sure that they will add new content with... I have to clean this up. With an expansion. Actually new, here-to-stay content is made for expansions. Till they're actually adding new permanent content to the game, and then I will be wrong and then will look like an idiot. Wouldn't be the first time. Hey, Gory. How are you doing, man? Like, again, like, look. I'm actually somebody who enjoys Diablo 4 for what it is. I enjoyed Diablo 3 for what it was. Like, I am playing Diablo 4 right now instead of Path of Exile. It tells you everything you have to know, right? Like, even if I'm like, Diablo 4 has issues, I'm still playing it. I'm just liking to point out those issues, and I have a dream that at some point some developer will see this and will go, you know what? This small guy, he talks a lot of shit, but he is not wrong. which will not happen, but that's why it is a dream, right? How are we doing, Gory? Hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. Yeah, we have another, how much time do we have? 30 minutes? Yep, 30 minutes. Cool.
I can break that down.
And we keep that. What is that? Oh, I was thinking if I actually utilize this helmet instead of the helmet I have, because it would actually give me a nice boost in item power. I already have that one, a better version. Oh! Oh shit, okay, this one's definitely better. I have 20 of those, and I need them. Yeah. I'm done with D4, there's not enough for me to do. Yeah, see, that's one of the problems, right? This was one of my points I made with Season 2. Right, it's this, when you're looking at Season 2, and where people said Season 2 was actually pretty decent, or some people say it was actually pretty good. Like, Season 2, which was not the base stuff they added, was actually seasonal content. We had a Hell Tide, aka Vampire Tide. We had some new talents. But okay. And well, they added the gauntlet, right? They added the 100 level gauntlet thingy you can go when you are level 100 and you have like absolutely... when you have absolutely done everything, right? So that's a... yeah. That's why I said I will jump into Last Epoch when it goes into 1.0, because what they are talking about and what they have planned so far to the already existing things which are in the game. Like, I have already pretty good rings. Like, you need something really good for not wanting to keep my rings. Yeah. Yeah, not really. Huh? We will see what Season 3 brings, but I mean, here's the interesting part. Yes, finally. Here's the interesting part, right? If everyone remembers, we talked about Season 2. We talked about Season 2. This one's brutal. Sure. They talked about Season 2 2 weeks into Season 1. That's how bad Season 1 was. Like, we got the trailer of Season 2 2 weeks into Season 1. Now they are literally waiting a week before the next season to talk to us. Also, am I an idiot? I am an idiot. I didn't upgrade my thingy in the last dungeon. Holy shit. I totally didn't upgrade one of my runes. Ha! Oh. Wow. This is what happens when you were a streamer. And you are talking too much instead of focusing on the game. Wow. I mean, the only reason why you are actually going into those dungeons is for the runes. They're just better ways to farm items if you want to farm items, you know.
My savior.
Well, and the boss item. The boss item. But still, wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, look. Look, we all make mistakes here, man. We are a very open mistake community. You know. It is what it is. It's the problem as soon as you go to World Tour 4. Isn't it now every 2.5 hours? I mean, when you are strong enough, you go into the thing, right? Like you have now the what they added with the latest patch, the gauntlet. Which would be interesting, but you have to reach level 100 for the gauntlet. So I haven't done the gauntlet. But I'm pretty sure we will see the gauntlet more often now. Yeah, it's like the gauntlet is now this bit like a roguelite. They're basically the roguelite. Or roguelike, not roguelite, roguelike to the game. And I haven't done it. But I heard it's, at least for the normies, it's pretty brutal. Now again, I run a homebrew build here, so I'm not even sure if I would make it there. Like, this is my build. I had to... It's kind of funny. In, so... In Last Epoch, you can see the builds of the top players in-game. Right? Because there's a tier list, a ranked list of like the players, right? Like who did go the furthest in the arena or into like dungeons and all that. And you can see like the ranked list and you can click on those people and you can see what build they're running. So it's pretty simple for you to find the cookie cutter builds if you so desire. But I had to laugh a bit because for a while I was running a specific rogue build, like a throwing knife rogue build. And I was actually pretty proud of that build because it was my creation. And it was an insane build. It is one of the most used rogue builds in the game. It is considered the cookie cutter build for rogues to have the throwing knife build I was running. Or very similar to that. You can imagine my face when I was like, really? Shit, man. That to find something people have never heard of. Yeah, bullshit. It's the #1 cookie cutter build, I figured out. Oh well. I don't know when it became a cookie cutter build, actually. So I don't know, maybe I figured it out before it became a cookie cutter build. But it is definitely now a cookie cutter build. Okay. Oh well. But I will be honest, I keep my expectations for Season 3 low. Just in general. You know? It's better that way. I kept my expectations and excitement low for Season 2. And thankfully I didn't get disappointed. Like, I would have get disappointed if I would have been really, really hyped about it. But kept my expectations low, and then I was just like, yeah, okay.
I must wait.
It's the same thing when you watch the Eagles game against the Buccaneers yesterday. Better you kept your expectations low as an Eagles fan. Yeah. Made it much easier. Oh boy. But then again, says the Saints fan, who didn't even made it there. As per every year. Because if you want to get disappointed, be a Saints fan. Works every year. Let me tell you. People are like, but Mo, the Saints did run a decent season. Did they? They lost as many games as they won. I mean, they did get second in the division, but yeah, that didn't help. No, I've been watching American football since, oh gosh, since I was 12? So over 20 years? Nah. I've been watching American football for decades. I take American football over soccer every day. Like, yeah. I love American football. No, I could have been level 15 if I wouldn't have forgotten it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Ugh, just my luck here. My number 2 sports is NBA. Love basketball. I'm a Suns fan. And I mean, okay. The Suns have at least their good seasons. They're very good seasons. Like, let's not shit on the Suns. They're when the Saints are letting me down, it's the Suns which are pulling me up. You know, So I cannot really shit on them. I can't really shit on them. But yeah, no. I love American football, like for the tactics. Like it's more I think American football is just a more strategy game in itself. Like so much comes down to the right strategy. Of course, the performance of the players is peak and absolutely important, and having the right people on the right positions can make or break your season, absolutely. But this is what I personally always love about American football is it's the strategy behind all of it, the positions, the tactics on the field, and the planning they are doing. And then the plan hits reality and they have to readjust. It works, it doesn't work. I love that. Yeah. Always has been. Let's do a hell type because the announcement is in 10 minutes. Let me see. Did they already post something? Probably not. Nope. Yeah, let's do a hell tide in the meantime. That sounds like a pretty good idea. How long is the hell tide running? Ah, just started. Wonderful. Ooh. Let's go there. Boop. Nah. Soccer for me is absolutely boring. Absolute boring sport. Nope. I would love to find the boss, but pretty sure I'm not getting that lucky. Probably got already annihilated. Oh, hey girl. Yes, Mortal Souls. What I don't understand is the new thing they are now doing in spring in the NFL, the new spring season with them putting together a league. Like they have been putting together 2 leagues, right? What is it? The UAL? The United American League or something? I haven't looked into that yet. I don't really know what they are trying to do there. Besides making more money, of course. Because, you know, NFL doesn't have enough advertisements yet. Yep, I'm here. So, not really sure what they are trying to accomplish there. It's horrible. So for over a decade, there was one TV channel here in my country who had the NFL. They had all the games, and what was even better, it was completely free. Didn't have to pay for it at all. It's great. And what was even better, a lot of the times when the NFL was going into advertisement breaks, which they're doing every 2 minutes in that, in the US at least, they didn't do so here. They were showing the coaches, they were talking about tactics instead, right when there was a break. And it was just like, yeah, okay, cool. Love that. Yeah. Since this year, or this season, it changed that. So now we have like multiple TV channels who have multiple games, where you also have to pay for it sometimes. And they're also now having like advertisement breaks when the US channels have the advertisement breaks, and it's just, oh, no thanks. So I can just go and watch it in English then, because at least the commentators are good in English. Most of them, anyways. Video games!
Not ready yet.
Five minutes left. Video games? Nothing. If you were following one of the executives at Ubisoft at least, who just had a great interview about Ubisoft Plus, and then they got to the point where he had to admit that most people don't want Ubisoft Plus right now, which of course will change. And one of the ways on how to change it is that people just have to get used to, or have to learn, that they don't own their video games. And they should get used to it. And it's like, yeah, that's, I mean, don't get me wrong, I totally get that that is the intent of a lot of companies. I'm very much aware of that, I'm not stupid. But there's a difference between doing and knowing that, and saying it out loud in an interview for everyone to read. Print it down. You know, there's a slight difference here on how to do it. So I'm like, Ubisoft, why? Ubisoft. The reason why I haven't really touched any of their games recently, not the reason, but just Ubisoft games have been. It's kind of, by the way, it's kind of hilarious to me. That little mobile game, like their small little game they made with Prince of Persia, has apparently already been much more successful. Oh yeah, I have to upgrade this. Has been much more successful than the super duper AAA expensive Avatar game they just released a few months ago. And I'm like, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. It's like, so you're telling me that the game which was created with care, love, and which wasn't rushed and wasn't made with a certain intent in mind, aka making much more money, was actually successful? And it didn't have like planned microtransactions in it? Oh, you don't say. Would have thought that quality is actually a winning formula. Boots. No, I already have insanely good boots. There's not really anything I could upgrade with that. I'm still looking for the boss. Well, not looking for it really. More like in search of... What do we have here? Handguards. Sure. Sure. And then the announcement should happen. So let's get the handguards. And then we can teleport out of here.
My burden is too great.
Boop. To safety. And now to Twitter. Where they haven't posted anything yet. Because it's just 6. I hope they are not doing it in 3 hours. I would appreciate that. Because sometimes Blizzard is like, we are posting at 6 p.m. my time or at 9 p.m. my time. And I hope it's not 9 p.m. Please don't let it be 9 p.m. I would appreciate that. I would really appreciate that. Thank you, Blizzard. I don't know if they do auto posts or if they like do them manually. So let's wait a minute or two. Oh, okay. I mean, kinda to be expected, but still meh. Stalker 2 has been announced to be released on September 5th. So not in the first quarter of 2024 anymore. Okay. Okay. Bit unfortunate. But I would have loved to see that game in April, so but hey, they take as much time as they need. I don't blame them. So nothing yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Blizzard, don't let me hanging. You know what, folks? How about I'm taking a bio break? And then when I will be back from the bio break, we are hoping that Blizzard has posted something. And if not, we are playing some more Diablo and keeping an eye out for the update. But I'm pretty sure there will be something because, again, as I said, it's today. They didn't give us a time, but as I said, normally Blizzard's time is like at 9. So, yeah. I'm going to the toilet. I will be back in, well, in a few minutes. I will be quick about it. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's see. Where were we? Oh yeah, Blizzard letting me hanging. Oh, that's nice. Let me see. Did they post anything new? They did, in fact, not. Goody. That's not really what I hoped for. It is really unfortunate. I wonder if they have like a... let me see. This is on the 18th. Right. What? Yeah, they haven't posted anything yet. Well, seems like we have to wait a little bit longer. I will periodically will look out for that. Not much I can do. So yeah, but that means they are posting. I don't know when they're posting then. Like, as I said, normally 9 AM is when it is go time. Maybe for that, they're waiting a little bit longer.
I can't do that here.
Let me turn on the quest before I forget it again. Man, that you cannot, like, just be fast in the city.
This must have belonged to a traveler.
Yeah. Give me just the thing, man. Is there a boss coming up? No. It's not. Nyong. What type of weapon do we have here? Nyong. Light weapon. Nah. Dude, really. I don't really think I need a new, like...
I don't have the coin.
I don't think I need a new light weapon. I'm pretty good on that. Oh, what the? I was this close to trigger my ultimate there. This close. It nearly would have done it. Oh, by the way, folks, on Friday we will check out Pal World on this channel. And if you're like the what world? Pal World. AKA Pokemon with guns. Yep. Unfortunately, I don't have an early access key. Was looking for one, but I don't know who to reach out to and who is doing content creator stuff. So it's not the usual suspects, which I normally have my connections, which is odd because they're like the biggest Ah, damn it. They're like the biggest companies in that regard, so I don't know. Don't know who they're working with on this one. Maybe they're doing it themselves. Maybe they don't have a PR company. But yeah, some content creators are already allowed to play the game starting today. And then it comes out on Friday. It's, again, if I'm not been able to get anything early, then I will just get it when it's on Game Pass also, which is the version I will play. Because, well, I have Game Pass. And we will do that on Friday. But what I haven't looked into in one of the streams, because I wanted to see if it is any good. Like, if it's not complete bullshit.
I'm not ready.
Damn it. And it looked actually good. Like, it does what it shows in the trailers down to a T. Which is quite important. Like, too many trailers where they're promising you something, and in reality you are getting none of that. But yeah, from what I've seen in the trailers, it's live, and the live streams, it's exactly as they have shown in the trailers for Power Word. So that's a big plus. Man, where are we? Which area are we in? We are here. Wasn't there one always here? I'm thinking about where the treasure chests were, and there was one, I think, down here somewhere, right? Like here. Yeah. Let's open up one of the treasure chests. I know we need 250, but we are pretty close, and I can just jump into that. We'll find enough
I can't do that here.
enemies till then. I could open up a map for the treasure chests. Let's do the event here. About that. Spoilers, but Lilith is dead. Well, probably will come back at some point. Oh god, can you imagine? One of the... not the expansion they're working on right now, but like the third or fourth expansion for Diablo 4 is literally Lilith has returned. Oh, sorry. Lilith has somehow returned. You just teleport. Don't do that. Nyum. Chest here? No. I think the chest was... I mean, I know the chest was definitely down there. I hope. I mean, I am at this point. I'm pretty sure that Mephisto is is the end boss in the next expansion, and then we are getting Bao. I'm not even sure if we will ever get Diablo. I'm quite sure that Diablo will be like the last expansion, and because this is a last live service game, they will drag it out as long as possible. There it is.
I don't have the coin.
Oh, you have. Like, they will drag that shit out. Like, you know, typical Blizzard. Huh. Look, I like the idea with Lilith. I don't mind. I really do. But I didn't like the whole... I don't know. I think I would have just felt better. Oh, wow. Yeah. If
Bags are full.
we would have focused on something which is not Mephisto, Diablo, Baal. And now people are like, yeah, well, the game is called Diablo. Yeah, sure. Sure. I get it. I do. But, you know. I find the whole thing they're doing with, like, Lilith, I found that actually really interesting. I like that. It's the same. It has nothing to do with this. This is just me being a bit looking back on things, right? But what I really loved about World of Warcraft back in the day was that they actually put in enemies and bosses which have nothing to do with the general Warcraft story, right? Like, that you have to fight all those bosses, which are not really substantial to the Warcraft story. And then, unfortunately, they brought in Kel'Thuzad with Naxxramas. And that was the first time where I was like, whoa, are we starting to murder, like, important Warcraft characters now? Yep. And then there was Burning Crusade. And then Frozen Throne. And so on and so forth. And I was like, man, I really like the idea that you are slaughtering unimportant characters. Salty. Not salty. I have played all the expansions. We did server firsts. Like server first on Arthur's in hard mode. We did Anchor Rise server first. Opened it. Server first. Next round. Look, I did all the things. This is why I also believe that I cannot really come back to World of Warcraft. At least not in the classic time, because I have done everything. I think I'm just done with the game. I'm just happy that I had a good time with World of Warcraft. That I put multiple years of my life into it. There are no regrets there. I'm not feeling like, oh man, I wasted my time. Oh my god, it was so bad. Whoa, hello Lex. None of the sort. Nah. But do I have to go back? Nah. I'm good. I realized that with Season of Discovery. I thought Season of Discovery is what I want, what I need. It turns out, no. I'm just done with World of Warcraft. Oh. That's not the boss. That's very unfortunate. The boss is long dead. The boss is long dead. I know that. I know that. And yes, in a minute, we will take a look at if Blizzard made an announcement. Oh,
I must wait.
Nyung. 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 Oh my god. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to say this, but I started to watch a few days ago, just out of nostalgia, I started to watch Home Improvement again. I haven't watched Home Improvement in 20 years. Still funny. In a lot of ways. They have some of their interesting moments. That's so funny. Still trying to be wholesome most of the time. Not saying it's always succeeding, but you know. Wasn't there a box here? Diablo, oh yeah. I know. Hey, I'm not, look. Diablo 2 was good for world design on Diablo 1 because Diablo 1 didn't really have a world design. Because you were in a dungeon. Surprise. I'm not saying that Diablo 1 or 2 had an amazing story. It was decent enough. Especially for the time. But Diablo 2 in particular was really, really good for the world building. And giving you a feeling of... what's Sanctuary? Right. What the hell? Rude. So, for the world building, it was really good.
Not ready yet.
Where was another hidden chest? Shit. I don't remember anymore. So I give them that. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Hi, Wanderer. You might not be the Dark Wanderer, might you be? I remember the Dark Wanderer. He was pretty scary. I'm also very curious, like when it comes to story in Diablo 4, I still have questions, right? I'm still curious, like, especially one of the things which I find definitely interesting is what happened to Turael and what happened to us. What happened to the Diablo 3 character? What happened to the Nephilim? Right? Because we definitely know Turael is not dead. Even though it's 50 years after Diablo, I mean, Turael is not dying, that's for sure.
I'm not ready yet. I'm low on fury.
Ooh. That was a bit close. But even the Nephilim, like, the Nephilim should still be alive. Because Nephilims do not age in the way humans do. So, should be still alive. Somehow.
I need more fury.
Nah. I mean, he kinda joined the angels again. I know he didn't really became, he joined them as human. He said that. But I don't really think they would do that. Whoa. This is not a great position to be in. Yikes. There's a lot of fire, a lot of hot. You got yourself food? Well, that's great. You ready to be entertained? Are you not entertained? Well, More like, let's see what Blizzard is doing here. Let me see if they posted something. They did not. Well, probably in half an hour. We are a bit full. I mean, this is done in 7 minutes. Not really much to be done here anymore, anyways. Some bangers in match. I have heard that. I don't know what it is though. I've definitely heard the names, but I can't picture it. I don't have a picture in front of it. Alright. Oh boy. So the rings were shit. Don't need that. Don't need that. I really have to do something about my trousers. My trousers are shit.
That got most of it.
Is this good? No.
Good
No.
salvage.
I have amazing boots. Wow. You have no clue how close I was just to say boobs instead of boots. But I stopped myself. So, good on me. I mean, I have amazing boobs, but that's not really a point here. Wow, this one is like top of the crop, man. Close. I need to do something about my trousers, man. Oh, I wanted to think if I want to take the helmet. Oh, this one. Yeah, I have to. This is the actual one I want. So I don't need that.
That got most of it.
Only fans, wink wink. And I'm only on only mole. Do I have something with iron skin? Uh-oh. 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 Chat. I think I have a problem. Oh, no. I still have one. Okay. This is fine. Still have one. Shit. So, and then I would love to... But I have to find some good trousers, man. I have to get some good trousers. You know? Wasn't lucky yet. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I already have that. I just keep that. Okay. You should upgrade one of the stones in your weapon. Oh yeah, actually 2 of them. I think I had a problem when I put them in. First of all, that. I have to take a look at my pacts in just a second. Yeah. I think I didn't had enough, and the upgrade wasn't too crazy. Like, I think you were getting 3% more or something, which, let's be honest here, is nothing. What? No. There we go. Right, iron skin, bam, 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 bam. Right, let's go. So,
Stay on the pod.
I have to imprint that differently. And then I have to upgrade it.
Precious stones. Beautifully cut.
Yeah. Do we have enough? I think I didn't have enough. That was my biggest problem. Topaz. No, I have enough. Holy moly. I definitely have enough. 2 of them, right? Yeah, I didn't have enough. Wait, can I actually, or have I already? Yeah, they're already socketed. If I find at some point a version where I can have like 2 sockets in there, that would be great. I think you cannot have 2 sockets in one-handed weapons, right? Right? We have to upgrade the helmet. Oh yeah, I should do that. Yeah, now that you mention it. Especially now that we have upgraded the helmet, the chest is also pretty much pretty good. Not perfect, but... No, I can't. Ha! I can't. No, I can't. I can't. Oh, that's unsocket. Ha! I can. I'm an idiot. Look, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional, okay? What do I want to do there? I want maximum life. Maximum life. Definitely maximum life. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm also doing more damage the more life I have. So I take that. And I'm pretty good when it comes to already like, well, fire is not really great, but everything else is pretty good on resistance, and coat is not really great. But hey! One more in chest. Can I? Oh yeah, look at that. I knew that. I just wanted to see if chat is like on the ball, you know. No. No. Yes. Thanks. Let me see, what do we need? I need ferocity. Ferocity? Ferocity? Ferocity. Oh, yeah. About that. Oh, no, we have enough. Lol. How many can we have on it? Let's clean it. What? There we go. I kid you not. I know this might be totally not surprising for anyone who watches me long enough, but I was literally getting some new items at some point,
How may I serve?
and I didn't realize that I forgot to check my blood pacts. So I literally run into dungeons and whatnot, and was like, my damage is lower. Maybe because I'm now going into like higher dungeons, you know, they're getting tougher. No! Half of my blood pacts were not active.
Mind what you drink.
It's pretty awkward the more you think about it. Yeah. Pretty awkward. Lol. Chat is on point after your breast comment. Oh, please. Let me see, did Blizzard post anything? Probably not, those bastards. Nope. Keeping me hanging. Doing it again. You know what I would love to see? I would love to know, like, a rarity thing. You know? Like, how rare are certain mounts and certain armor you find? I mean, I know that this item is absolutely rare. The horn. I know that this item is rare as fluff. Also absolutely fitting. But I would love to know, like, what the... Like, not the one you were buying in the shop. Like this one. You're getting that in the shop. Right. Or this one, or the season thing. I really mean the things you find. I would love to see, like, a... like a website or something to see how rare those things are. Also goes for the trophies. There's my PvP flag. No, this is my PvP flag. Ha! Wrong flag. Wrong flag. So, yeah. Again, this is the, I would say, the rarest trophy you can have in the game.
All right, we're in favor.
Let's go there.
Not while I'm in town.
So I hope in 10 minutes Blizzard will post something. That would be nice.
Not while I'm in town.
Whoa. Whoa. Man. Freaking rubber banding, man. Blizzard, get your servers in order, man. Every time. Sorry, I'm just... Just my girlfriend sending me some messages. And we are waiting here for 2 minutes, so I was like, let's check that. You know what I hate? I hate this. Oh, not showing you my messages here. There we go. You know what I hate? I have seen this far too often with streamers, right? Being on their phones in like cutscenes or when they are watching like announcement shows, and you just can see them how they are like, is something happening? Are there explosions there? No, no explosions. Okay, then I don't have to react. And they're reading their emails or they're doing their phone stuff. And I'm like, dude, what the hell, man? Like, especially if you do a reaction video to something, like, it's your job. Like, you are on the job right now. And especially, I mean, full-time streamers. I don't talk about, like, people who are doing it for fun. I'm talking specifically about people who are like, this is their job, right? And then you see them like, hey, give me a minute here. Yeah. Oh shit, they just killed them? Yeah, wow. Didn't saw that coming. I'm like, how did you get so many viewers? How did you, what? I hate that. I had literally streams or videos where I just ended immediately when I see that. And I don't mind when they are waiting for like something to start, like this one right now. Like nothing is happening here and they don't have a conversation going on or something. But I mean like in the middle of like cutscenes. Like the intro starts and then you see streamers go like looking on their fourth monitor or going over there and writing something, and it's like, what the what? Personal opinion. I know that people don't necessarily give a damn. I do. I do. Wow, the lags, man. The lags.
I must wait.
Am I playing on a, like, Chinese server right now? What's going on here? Or Japanese server? Like, far away? Australia. Pretty sure it's Australian servers. Man, I remember back in the day when, for League of Legends, I was on the public test realm, and the public test realm was in California. And even then I had a better connection than this shit here. Just pointing that out. God. I even remember I played, what was it? Ion? Ion. Back in the day where Ion was basically hailed as the new shit. And I played the Chinese open beta, where China wasn't as strict yet, who can play on this service and who can't. And even then I had a better connection than this shit here. Yeah, makes sense. Whoa. I'm pretty sure, like, again, Nephilims should be live longer than humans. I mean, they kind of screwed themselves with making the character in Diablo 3 a Nephilim from a story perspective, which is why this time we are just a human. Well, ish. I mean, then again, the problem with Diablo 3 from a purely story perspective was that they did go high fantasy in Diablo 3, right? Like... Oh, he dead. Lol.
I can't lift more.
Oh, you will. You will. How am I full already? I have so many of those, man. I don't care anymore.
I can't lift more.
It's just a barbarian. So. But yeah, they definitely... Again, I wouldn't be surprised, by the way, if they completely ignore what happened in Diablo 3. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Blizzard at some point says Diablo 3, yeah, that's non-canon, that never happened. Will they do it? I doubt it. But, again, wouldn't be surprised. Do we have enough? Oh, 9. 9! Oh! We could do that. We could also do that. No. Do they post something? Nope. Blizzard! Are they really waiting till 9 p.m.? I love some idiots on the internet sometimes. Like, literally, literally, Blizzard is posting an answer under the question of somebody where they are talking about that they will give us Season 3 informations on January 16th and January 18th. And under that answer, there's just a random dude coming in and is telling the Blizzard Twitter or the Diablo Twitter account, your tooltips need work. You know what we are calling that in our language? Like just kloppo. Just an absolute kloppo. Man. I don't. It's hard. Wait, you mean Kurast? Or what do you mean, Zakarum? Like, what are you getting at, Draco? Like Kurast and the area of Kurast was basically Diablo 2, right? The jungle. And Zakarum, I think Zakarum is where we are going in Diablo 4. Right, Zakarum is right here. If I have that in my head right. Where did I want to go? Oh, yeah, right. Wanted to do a quick quick drive-by on the boss. Havazar, yeah. I think that's where Zakarum and all that is. You know what I find cool? It's a small thing. It doesn't matter. It's completely like whatever. I love that you can go to the camp of Diablo 3. Right. I think the camp is... Where's the camp? I think it's here. I think that's the camp of Act 2. Yep, this is the camp right here. I love that they put that in there. It's a small thing. Season of Construct. Well, thank you very much. Then, thank you. At least somebody is like looking out here. It's definitely not the streamer. That is a weird time when they posted this. I do appreciate that. Let's have a look. Do they... Ah, there it is. Well then. Let's have a look at the trailer. Shall we? There it is. 5 minutes ago. Damn, we are 5 minutes too late. Well, I don't have to make videos about this anymore. We are far too late already. No. Boop. Boop. There we go. Let's, yeah, 5 minutes. Don't even have to upload that on YouTube anymore because nobody's watching it after 5 minutes. Well, let's watch the Season of Construct, the announcement trailer, and then let's dive deeper into more information on this, shall we? Let's do this. And as I say it again, the main focus point will be dungeons this season. It's my bad.
Welcome, Wanderer.
Stay a while and listen.
Events have brought you to me.
Oh,
These are
somebody
strange
else.
times indeed. So many fear the inexplicable. I deal in it. And you seek answers. This will lead you to the
For the
knowledge you
Horde.
desire. Legends state this rune is the missing piece of an arcane construct.
Spooters.
A mighty weapon capable of harnessing ancient power for the one strong enough to control it. But be warned, for the construct is buried deep beneath Kyrgyzstan in the ancient vaults of
Delph?
Sultan Kul. Untouched for centuries, they are protected by deadly traps of Kul's
Well.
own design
Just a flesh wound.
and guarded by his mechanical horrors. But the architect Sultan Kul overestimated his cleverness.
Oh.
In his hubris, the mage abandoned his work, leaving darker forces free to corrupt his machinations.
Okay, that's a
and
pretty cool
claim the
design.
vault's power for themselves.
That looks pretty cool. I like me some
Mountains
tentacles.
await you in the depths. Take the rune, if you dare.
Nice! Absolutely no gameplay. And oh yeah, there is the info. It begins on January 23rd. So that's more or less confirmed, which is good. Some people were not sure if it will happen or not. I think they will maybe go more roguelike with it. Let's have a look. Because there is a details page. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, prepare thy butts. This is a wall of text from Blizzard. Forces threaten Sanctuary, yada yada yada, January 23rd at 10 a.m. PST, so that is 7 p.m. our time, as per usual. Dungeon called Vaults. See, I told you they will focus on dungeons. A seasonal Robotica Zenishell companion and a weekly leaderboards in the Gauntlet. Okay. Honor of Sultan Kul's legacy in the new quest line. Yeah, we have seen that before. That looks pretty much like Diablo 3, which is kind of cool. Caldeum, Evil, blah blah blah. It's just story stuff. I'm not really too interested in that. Travel to the Gate Hall, a town center underneath Kyrgyzstan. that serves as your base of operation in the fight against the constructs. The gate hole is your conduit to access the deadly vaults riddled with elemental hazards and constructs. These vaults are the key to harnessing the true potential of the loom. Travel to the loom to stop the threat, as it is the source, and defeat Malphurs in a new boss fight. I wonder how much that really is like a thing, or if this is just fluff. Play the Season of Constructs. You must create a new character. Okay, this is pretty much the same. Ooh, this looks nice. Wield the power of the loom by acquiring your very own Seneschal companion, which becomes available during the seasonal questline in Zoltan's Vision. The Seneschal. Ooh, now this is interesting. Use a magical governing and tuning stones recovered from the vaults and elsewhere in Sanctuary. Augments your Seneschal to best suit your targeted build for Season of the Construct. You can equip your Seneschal with 2 governing stones and 6 tuning stones, 1 governing stone for each attack, and 3 tuning stones to augment the ability. There are 12 governing stones and 27 different tuning stones. Okay, let me have a look at that. Well, look at that. Okay. So, I mean, you have Protect as utility and Impale as melee, and you can probably change that. And then you can decide like which talent it gets. Ha. Okay, give me just 1 second here. Let me put that here. Let me put that there. Let me put that also over there. And back we go. Okay, you do that on the chests. So is this like a Delph League? It sounds a bit like a Delph League, right? And tuning stones as jewelers, okay, they can be crafted. So you're defeating enemies and constructs in the vaults, which then give you shattered stones, and then you can transform them. To unlock the full power of the stones, you will need to increase their raw power by leveling them, of course. So a bit like the vampire powers we got in Season 2. Collect or craft duplicates of the same stone, fuse them together to grant experience, and eventually level up currently held stones. And I can already tell you, the drop rate for this will be too low, so people will complain about it, and then the first patch, Blizzard will increase the drop chance of those stones. I can already tell you that. Increasing the level of these stones increases the potency and ability of these attacks. Increasing the level of tuning stones. Okay. Oh, they follow you everywhere. Whoa. I mean, they make things probably a little bit easier, right? If you have like a permanent companion at your side, no matter what you were doing. So, governing stones, auto defense. The Seneschal construct activates an anti-material field around itself, shooting down enemy projectiles. Oh, so you can even use this in PvP. Bushwhack, quickly ambushes, dealing damage to the target. Firefly, deploy a small construct that lands on the target and explodes 3 times, dealing damage. Focus fire, ray of fire into targets, dealing damage to each over time. I wonder if there, maybe I'm thinking too much here, but I wonder if there is like a connection to the actual player here, or if this is just like, yeah, it does that. I mean, those are all the abilities they're getting, sure. By the way, I wonder how long this stays. It destroys all projectiles. I wonder if this also goes for like special attacks or something. The Seneschal construct channels a reconstruct beam, healing the player for the portion of their maximum life over time. Oh, great. Just causing deal damage to themselves. Okay. And those are all the upgrades. Cool. Scholars have spoken in hushed whispers concerning rumors of fabled tuning stones, far beyond the capable power of mere mortals. Their existence is ephemeral. Oh, they're just some upgraded shrines. So this is interesting. Like, okay, you get a companion, you can tune the companion a little bit. So it won't work in PvP. Okay. Neat. But let's see where the meat is. Let's talk about the vaults. The vaults are specialized dungeons that house elemental hazards devised by Zoltan Cool and Ayuzan themselves. New monster family, which are now constructs, several elemental variants. Oh, good. Upon entering the vault, after converting the required pearls of warding, wait, what? Where do I get the pearls? You will be blessed by Zoltan's warding, a special layered blessing which grants access to the riches within the vaults. Zoltan's warding diminishes stack by stack if you manage to fall prey to various hazards and scatter throughout the vaults. Oh, so they are protecting you from basically the damage, I would say. Let me see. Oh, no. When you are not getting damaged, you are getting more loot. So the better you play, the more loot you will get. Using Pearls of Warding can increase the risk by exchanging them for extra stacks of the warding at the vault entrance. Succeeding, your reward will increase as well. This will be interesting for balancing, I can already tell you. At World Tier 3, Nightmare Vaults unlock. Yeah, that makes sense. Vault sigils will drop alongside typical Nightmare Dungeon sigils. Oh, so you have to basically run Nightmare Dungeons still to get then into the special dungeons. It's kind of funny how I predicted that a bit. I mean, it was not really that hard. As I said, Blizzard has always taken a feature which was already in the game and then just changed it a bit. Where Season 1 was the Cellars, Season 2 was the Helltide, and I said it before, right? Like Season 3 will be about special dungeons. Here we are. Staunch the spread of arcane tremors. That's what we call them today? Okay. Malphas seeks to unleash a deadly construct upon Sanctuary, pouring from the underground vault. Oh, this is the story, I assume. This is the quest line. Dismantle deadly traps, destroy lesser and elite construct to earn shattered stone. Dispatching elite construct grants Pearl of Warding. Okay. And then there's the gauntlet again. Quality of life updates in the Season of Construct. Helltides endure. Starting in Season of Construct, Helltides are always active, save for a 5-minute rest once per hour. I mean, this was pretty clear that this will happen with the Vampire Tide, like especially for leveling and getting your first equipment in order. Permanent Hell Tide, aka the Vampire Tide, was the thing to go. Right? Everyone was using it. Like, if there is a success story in Season 2, it was the Permanent Hell Tide / Vampire Tide. So that they are now doing this makes absolutely sense. Enhanced movement with WASD. Oh, we can now use WASD? Oh, well, that makes sidestepping easier. Huh. I might actually try that. But then again, I'm using my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will see. Extra stash tabs. Extra stash tabs are now available for your adventuring need. Proceed to stash and in Capital City to purchase an additional stash tab. They said it cannot be done technically. Oh my god. So yeah, if you don't, by the way, if you don't know the story, Blizzard once said, and they literally said that, they cannot give us more inventory space or extra stash tabs because the problem is that whenever you are logging into a game, your character is scanning every inventory and every stash tab, not just from you, but also of all the players around you, which would put too much strain on the server, so they cannot just add more. And a lot of people, me included, asked, why? I cannot trade with people. Why do I have to know what's in their stash? What? Are you shitting me? So, yeah. It was such a weird thing when that happened. It was such a weird thing. So it seems like they find a solution for it. Especially, like, let's be honest here. When you're looking at games like Last Epoch, like, they have figured that out. Or PoE, right? Like, that was so sad. Various other quality of life updates. We've also made improvements to reallocating your skill tree. Improvements to... Okay. Gold, trading gold. Oh, increased rates to earn the items needed to summon the beast in the eyes and more. Yeah, thank you. What is this? Oh, it's now full screen. This is now like full screen here. What is this little plus? Oh, does it show you what connects with what? Refound nodes, paths, or re-add them. So faster reads back. Yeah, it also seems like it is always full screen mode now. Thank God for that. I never fully understand why that is a thing, but thanks Blizzard, I guess. Full patch notes. They're not here yet. Makes sense. We will probably get them on Thursday, which makes sense. Alrighty. Well, what else do we have? Oh yeah, the season rewards. Blah blah blah. Let's have a look at that. There's a horsey again. I don't like the eyes. That looks so weird. All right. There's the battle pass. If you get the premium battle pass, that's a nice horse though. That looks pretty cool. Reminds me a bit of like the dwarf, like the whole thing reminds me actually of the dwarf constructs in Elder Scrolls, like especially in Skyrim. Now that I'm thinking about it, like even the spider they showed, right? Very much like the dwarf spiders from Skyrim, when you think about it. Now I cannot unsee it. Okay, we have that again. The blessings. I wonder how much this will cost. How much will this cost, Blizzard? I'm pretty sure this looks freaking amazing. But why do I have a feeling this will cost at least $30? Yeah, and then it will have a developer update, which we will probably watch. Because we also have the Xbox showcase on the same day, 2 hours later. So we might actually be able to put that together. But I have to admit, I will be very blunt here. This vault thing has to be really unique and interesting. Or they need something else. Because having a pet following you around, everyone will find the cookie cutter build in 2 minutes anyways, because people do not experiment anymore, unfortunately. I know that's the fault of the people, not the fault of the developers, but again, still, that's what will happen here. Like, they will find all the cookie cutter builds in just seconds. Like, I'm pretty sure we will already have the cookie cutter builds before the whole thing is even coming out. And then those dungeons have to be super unique, right? Like, every time you go into a dungeon, things have to change quite drastically. And if they don't do that, Season 3... I'm just hoping that Season 3 is not just a nightmare dungeon with some traps in it. You know? Like, I hope it's more than that. I hope it's more than that. Yeah. I would check it out. And I will also check out the live stream. But I will see. I will see. Now, we will find out about this next week. So it's pretty close, right? It's on Tuesday? Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday in the evening. And then we will find out pretty quickly if it is anything interesting, or if this is like a 2-hour thing, and then afterwards you are just like, no thanks, right? So, yeah, I would say my first reaction to this is middling to meh, but we will see what they have to show us on Thursday, and we will see what they have to show us when the whole thing is coming out. With that said, if you watched this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate that. Please don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We are focusing not just on Diablo here. There will be a lot of Last Epoch in the next few weeks, because that game is releasing by the end of February. And I have already hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours in that game. And I love it. And if you're looking for something which is between Diablo and Path of Exile when it comes to complexity, Last Epoch is definitely something you should keep an eye out for. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Cut? Okay, cool. Yeah, like, it certainly didn't wow me. I can say that. I mean, I knew what we would get, right? I was expecting it, because that's what Blizzard does in their seasons. But I'm really hoping it's more. I really hope for more, man. Rude. No legendary? Ha! Oh. When is it when we get info on the expansion? Oh, that was cute. No, seriously, you want a real answer on that? Not before E3. Not before June. Not before June. Keep in mind that Blizzard is now part of Microsoft, and they will definitely have some gameplay and some first info coming in June, and then we will see the game by the end of the year. Like, if you want an honest answer. June, the first gameplay trailer, something really short. Maybe they will showcase the class, and then we are getting more infos the closer we are getting to the end of this year. So it's a Mole's YouTube channel? No, really. Like, also keep in mind, Gory, I have a lot of YouTube channels. I have 4 YouTube channels, man, and I'm not expecting everyone to watch my videos. So the answer, the question is more than legit to ask. No need to be a dick about it. I know. But it's kind of funny. I had a buddy of mine who asked the same question a few days ago, who was like, man, it's 2024 now. I wonder when they are talking about the expansion. And I was looking at him and go like, dude, I think you have to check your calendar a little bit. They will not talk about that expansion till probably June. And then that expansion is not releasing before November. I wouldn't be even surprised if Blizzard does the Blizzard and just postpones it into 2024. You know. They said by the end of the year of 2023, and it is Blizzard we are talking about. Also, here's the thing. I will make this very clear. I do not think that the expansion will be as big as some people think it will be. Like, for Blizzard to release an expansion 1.5 years after they release the game is relatively quick. Relatively. And I don't expect much from the expansion. I expect a new class, a new area, which will have the size of the areas we are already accustomed to. That will probably increase the max level by 10. Well, not the max level, like the end game level, right? So we would get this size of a territory, and we would get exactly the same of strongholds, dungeons, and so on and so forth we are already used to in the expansion, and that would be it. So that is my expectation right now. I won't be wrong on that. I want to see this expansion and go, holy shit, right? But
Thank
those
you.
are my expectations right now. What do we got here?
Ooh, efficient. Oh, well done.
Well, those boots are shit. So,
The forge is always hot.
that's just me. Like, again, I want to be wrong on that. Like, brutally wrong. And I would love to make a video about this afterwards and just be like, yeah, so Blizzard here, huh? Wow. Holy shit. Right? I would love that. But
Thanks. Oh, well done.
I like it.
I don't see it. You know? So, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Season 3 so far looks... I mean, if I'm having fun with the season for 1 or 2 days till Enshrouded is coming out on the 24th, I would take it. I would take it. But I would call it here. I think this is a pretty good, opportune time to do so. I don't know exactly what we are doing tomorrow. So because on Friday is Power World, and it seems like that Power World is actually really fun, and I might incorporate that a little bit into my YouTube channel. On Thursday, we have new Cycle release. I want to do a stream on that on the Mole Under Management channel. I also have to do a review thing. Like Thursday will be packed. Thursday will be an absolutely packed day. Like, again, new Cycle. Then we have the live stream for Diablo. Then we have the Xbox showcase. Thursday will be brutal. So I might actually take off the day tomorrow. I know I announced that we are playing Code of the Lamb, but looking at the timetable in the next few days, I am not sure if I find like the constant time for it. Let me see. Also, did they release the upgrade? Oh, Cold on Lamp is on sale. Damn, 40 off. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, they released Sins of the Flash. Awesome. When did that happen? Because that would be my first playthrough of Cult of the Lamb, and I want to give them some extra time because they added quite a bit of updates to it. Let me see. They posted this. There's no time to it. Cool. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, we will see when we are playing Cult of the Lamb. Like, the good news is there are actually, like, January is really packed. And then February is pretty slow. So we actually have, like, quite a bit of time there. So, yeah. But I might take actually the day off tomorrow. And then I might actually stream on Saturday for that. You know. I have some more Power World. Yeah, I could see that. All right, folks. I have to get out of here. I will also prepare the video. The Viva video. And yeah. Then I will be back. With that said, thanks so much for watching. Stay safe. And I'll see you, well, probably on Thursday. With tons of streams. Till then, have a good one, folks. Bye-bye. Ka-ching!